Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Kati and today I'm going through what all I bought stationery wise in July and August. So after this video I'm up to date in my confessions video, so that's nice, yay. And just a heads up, I'm going to show and talk about a lot of second-hand items in this video. So if you don't like that, if that's something that irritates you because that's not something you can go and just buy, please skip this video. But if you like to see what all you could find second-hand, this is the video for you because I have a little bit of a budget problem. So I have been shopping mostly second-hand lately. And I get to start with the best find of July, but I know this may not look so nice, but let me explain, so then you will understand why I was so excited. So I think this is a Finnish brand that makes planners, calendars, ring planners, but these are not like the best quality. And if we consider the quality, these are pretty expensive. If we consider that these are, I don't know if they even make anything from real leather. These are mostly faux leather and the paper quality is not so nice. And this is from, well, they are all from secondhand shops. So I saw this when it was 7 euros, but I thought that was too much from this because I have put it in a bag because you can see it's like the faux leather is peeling off. So this is not usable in my standards. I saw they had a lot of these, but they were all in bad condition, and I checked this is from 2019, so it's about 5-6 years old, and this is the condition of an unused cover in 5 years. So yeah, it's not very durable. So I wasn't ready to pay 7 euros in my budget conditions now, but when I saw it was -50, I was like, okay, now I'm pulling the trigger. And it wasn't because of this cover. Oh of course. So sorry. It's cute. It's a panda, pink panda cover. So it's like there is nothing. It's cute, but it's disgusting. So I was interested what was inside, and I have taken this apart totally. So it comes with a zipper and some credit card pockets, and this is from the, oh, I don't even remember now. No, I took the, yeah, I have taken it apart. So here was the part where so this was like this. I have taken it out. So here was the rings. And now I will show you what all I used from this. So this is what was left from that disaster. Firstly, I took in use this ruler page marker. I use it now on my weekly page because this is so lovely. The holes are so big that it turns easily. The other one that I had, the holes were so tight that it didn't turn so easily. So, and of course this is red. It fits my daily or my main planner with the red ruler. So, and it moves so easily. So I love it. So it's here. So that's, and remember, it was this, I paid 3.50, and now I show you all what I got and I use with that money. So it was a steal. I think the 7 euros would also have been a good deal, but I wasn't ready to pay that amount. So the ruler. Then there was this ABC. I always forget the name for these, but you can see, what divider, is it called a divider? They looked unused. I got something brand new. So I love these ABC dividers. This is my reference binder. So it's perfect. It's perfect for my references because this is an Scandinavian ABC. So it works for me now because it's the ABC that I know. So that, then I got also, there was this 4-part dividers. These had numbers from 1 to 4, but I have now labeled them. So I have here like take care, consider, well, that's, maybe you can read that, and then done. And those were there, and then it had also, these were in plastic, so it had these gridded inserts, then it had these lined inserts, then it had these address inserts, and then some of these it has says tasks, date, task done by, so like a deadline. And then it had these, this is like a daily memo. This is the brand Ajasto Timex handy, and it has 32 of each of those pages, and this was still in plastic, so it was like brand new, and I use it now. And this is my like summer cottage Pujo notebook, and these were just, oh, here is actually the old bookmark that I was using. It works nice here. I don't know, these rings are like, they are not like a standard size. So this ruler works nicely here, but it didn't work nicely in my main planner. So it's better here with the black and the red with my pink planner. So that's perfect. And then still, remember, 350, still something. Or actually, this was the main thing. And then afterwards I had made the purchase, I got excited about everything else that I got and how I could use it. But this had small pocket rings. I had here 19, so these are smaller than 19. So I would guess something between 13, 15, something like that, but smaller than 19, because 19 was a bit big. So I could feel the rings, but now these are so small that I don't feel the rings so much. So I put them here, but this was these rings are like, they had this back plate, like for example those VDS planners have, and I know how to take the VDS rings apart, and I have made a video about it. I can link it for you. That was a disaster, so I wasn't ready to try that because I don't know if these are built the same. So if I would be successful taking the, why I would want to take the back plate off is because it has still apart from the Panda planner, and I pulled out as much I could, but it's stuck in here. But it's okay. I was just excited about the small rings because I haven't found smaller than 19mm rings online to buy, so I was excited about these, and I don't mind in use that I could take care of that somehow, but now it's there. So this is my like stationery fun spending planner. I had these inserts previously in here, but buying stationery and fun things, that's like not something like important that I need to do. So that's why I pulled it out from my main planner, because my main planner has like things that are important, and now this has things that are fun. So that's why I pulled them out of here and wanted to have rings for it. So, and this is actually a pocket, is it called pocket? Like a pocket sized, yeah, it's a TN, so yes, a pocket sized TN, and I put those pocket sized rings in here and it works. And why I can't use this for my planner, because I can't use side tabs here. I could use, as you can see, I could use top and bottom tabs, but my main planner has side tabs, so that's why I like to keep it in this. So yeah, but I'm happy that I get to use this also. I'm sorry, I'm so excited I forgot to say things, but here is the brand of this. So this is an older one, but I don't use now a pocket TN, so the pocket rings are perfect. So you understand maybe my excitement, what all I got with the 350. I don't know how much those dividers would cost me if I would buy them online, and I can say even just a shipping cost would be more than $3.50. So this was such a find, and I'm so happy about it because I got so much use out of this disgusting panda planner. After that excitement, I also bought something else on that day, which was not so fun. So this was also in plastic. I knew this was a gamble. It was in plastic, so I knew it was unused, but I couldn't see anywhere how old this is. And when I opened it at home, I don't know, maybe it's not so old, but it's disgusting. So it has gone yellow and the glue is like, yeah, it's like, it's gone bad. But this was 50 cents, so I can take that hit. And but you never know, this could have been like brand new or at least in good condition, and that would be have been such a find. But with 50 cents it was like a miss, but I can deal that. It's I try to make peace with that money lost. And that was all what I bought in July. And here's the end result of the stationery spending, €4. Yay. So now this was my total back then, and that's how much it was per month. And I'm still over my goal, but every month when it's like something like this, I'm getting closer at least to my goal. Then let's go still to August, and we get again to start with the best find of the month. I don't know if this means like I should stop shopping after my first find, but I found this. And I was excited because these Stabilo Swing Cool highlighters are what I use for my spending tracker, and I have been dreaming for a long time already for a fifth color. So this purple was the reason why I was so excited. And again, these are used, these are second hand. It has a sticker that says like checked, but I don't know what that means. So, but I assume that they have checked that these are not like tried out, but I can't know how much these have been used. But after Googling, making a quick Google search like how much these cost, I was ready to pay the €2 and take a gamble, and I was happy. These work just fine. So of course I have started to use this purple or violet, I don't know how they call it, so that I have a fifth color. And then these are now just in my stash waiting for these to run out. But the pink one is nice because that's my stationery color, and the green is also good because I have used that color a lot. But because I changed my, or not changed, I like updated my spending tracker a bit. So I was wanting a fifth color because I started to track my savings here also. And then I wanted this green one to start being for my income. So I needed a fifth color to use for necessary purchases because I had used the green one for necessary, but green is good for income. So this is now the 5 colors that I use in my spending tracker. So I'm so happy for the purple find here. And these were €2, so not a bad deal at all. Then I did in August my traditional Paperblanks order, and I do it because my mom uses the Paperblanks journals, and now she likes this, how do they call this, midi size. So I think I could find this also here in Finland, but I'm so used to ordering from the Paperblanks website because then I can choose from everything they have for next year. My mom wants this horizontal layout week at a time. So that's what she likes. And now she's happy with this midi size. Previously she wanted the bigger one, which was like an A5 size. And this is what I chose for her for next year, or I didn't choose. Actually, I make my spouse to choose the planner for my mom because they have a same kind of taste. That's so funny. But I have learned that because some year I sent my mom the options and she was excited about the same ones that my spouse was. So after that, it has been my spouse's job to choose the planner. I just say that, okay, you can't choose that because that is something that my mom has had before, because they do reuse the designs from year to year. So I just check what she has had before, and then I let my spouse choose from what's left. So this will be my mom's journal for next year. And this was, if you read, it was the Renoir letter to Morisot. And then I actually also bought something else. I chose, sadly I don't have it now because I already gave it to my mom. They have these canvas bags. I bought one of those for my mom as a birthday present, so I will give this as a Christmas present. And she did love that canvas bag. It was very good quality. So this comes out of a different budget. I don't pay this with my stationery budget because this is a present for a family member. So I have a present sinking fund for things like this. But this was, if you're interested, I paid €20.95 and the canvas bag was $19.95. And after that, I still had about €4 so that I would reach free shipping. And I checked, the shipping was $8.99 and I had €4 to free shipping. So for me, it was cheaper to buy something than to pay for the shipping. So this was $7.95. So it's over €1 cheaper than to pay for the shipping. So I think this is a better deal to get a washi pack than to pay just for the shipping. So I chose this Ola and Tropical Garden is this one. So I have enjoyed these. These are beautiful. Maybe this is, they have started to get the quality better, but these are just so beautiful with the foiling and so I just, this is a good excuse to buy one washi pack a year when I buy my mom the journal. So actually this was the one that I was more excited about. This is actually the design that my mom had this year in the journal, so I was planning to use this in some kind of cards and presents I will give her. I hope you can see, yes, you can see the foil. So these are just so beautiful, and I think this is a good way to enjoy those Paperblanks designs, because I don't use the planners and journals myself. I have tried, but I don't use any Paperblanks journals because I'm more like a tea and rings girl. I do use the Paperblanks paper. That's lovely. So I have actually some notebooks that I have bought from Paperblanks. I have cut them down into ring inserts. Actually, I can show you. I have the one, it was here. So in my reference binder, I have cut the Paperblanks papers into inserts for my reference binder because these are, what's the word? Acid-free paper. So if I understand correctly, that's good for something that you want to last for a long time. So I have cut my planners down into inserts. Yeah. But this was $7.95 and that was taken from my stationery budget. And then just one thing left from August, and this was maybe sadly a mistake. I was excited, but then at home I realized that these don't work. But I was wondering about it, but I decided to take them anyway. So these were 50 cents a piece, and I think these are like some kind of architect stencils. And I love stencils. But I was worried about that these are so small that I don't have a pen to use them, and I was correct. If you know or have any tips what kind of pen I could use here, but this is teeny tiny. So I have found one pen in my collection that I can use, and it's a 0.3 pencil, but I have to pull the lead out because even this part doesn't fit in the stencils. I just can use the lead, so then it will like fit in these teeny tiny, it's like, so it's not so usable as I thought, but I think these are so cool, made in Germany and made in the Republic of Ireland. I don't know if you can read that, but somehow I can use them. I have here tried to with this pencil, but it's actually here. This is the one that I use normally. This, oh, it's so hard to show. This is a paper poetry stencil. So this H is from the paper poetry and this is from the new one. So it was a fun idea, but it's harder to use than I thought. So I don't know yet if I will get a use out of them or if I just take them back. And I'm not ready to pay like a huge amount for a pen that I can use this with. I don't know. I don't even know what kind of pen that would be. And it's always when you buy something second hand, it's like if you don't get it, then it may not be there anymore when you come back. So sometimes I have been successful, something has been stuck in my head and I have been sad that I didn't get it, and I have gone back and it has been there, and sometimes it hasn't anymore. So that's why secondhand shopping, it's like you have to make usually the decision right away, or else it's not probably anymore there. So it's that way, it's a bit like more stressful shopping. But then on the other hand, those were €1, so it's €1 lost. And I have to remember that's not a lot of money, even though it feels sometimes a lot of money if I only have a few euros in my budget or my budget is in the minus. Of course, then the €1 feels a lot. But let's then check quickly August. So here is my total spending in stationery in August. So €10.95. So that again takes my average down and closer to my goal of €50. So I'm happy about that. Have you ever made any second-hand stationery purchases and have you been happy or disappointed by them? I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below, and I hope you have a nice day, and I hope to see you down below in the comments and in my next video. Bye bye!